This girl. So if you have not heard, Kim Kardashian allegedly had some videotapes and audio tapes that was actually recovered in the raid at P. Diddy's home.
Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child. None of these that want to say something now.
Here is Sir Lucian Charles Grant. He's been the CEO of Universal Music Group since 2010, so you know he done seen some shit. So I had to go to the damn document.
Y'all, this Diddy situation is getting worse day by day. And the worst part of it all is that more people than we ever thought are getting exposed right now. Kanye West has alleged that his ex-wife was the one handling all of Diddy's freak-offs. Now, we all know that the Kardashians were a staple at Diddy's parties, and they had a great relationship with Diddy. The word has it that Kim K has made several appearances in Diddy's freak-off tapes recovered by the authorities. The sudden connection between the Kardashians and Diddy has opened a Pandora's box that no one saw coming. Kanye West. Okay, so we all know that Kanye has been seemingly canceled by the Hollywood industry after he said a few disrespectful things to the community. Well, the word has it that Kanye was allegedly silenced as he started to expose the entertainment industry, and that was damaging their image. You all might remember that infamous paparazzi interview where he exposed handlers and sacrifices. Well, it turns out from that day on, he had a target on his back. And have y'all noticed that Kanye seems to have disappeared from the mainstream media?
Truth is gonna be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all meat males, y'all puppies, y'all little boozies, none of these things, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal.
Fans have also noticed that it was Kanye's golden period when he was with Kim Kardashian, his ex. And as soon as he divorced Kim, his reputation and his career took a nosedive. Now, it wasn't that Kanye was not talented. In fact, he was called a genius in the music industry. But fans speculate that Kim might have had something to do with it, as we all know that her reach is sky high. In a recent sitting with real-life street stars, Jaguar explained that when Kanye was exposing the industry, no one wanted to hear it. Therefore, they allegedly opt to kick him out of the spotlight.
Telling everybody exactly what they don't want to hear. He's doing the same thing I did 2 years ago. It's just he's Kanye West.
Now, during that time, Kanye was being burned at the stake. But as soon as he started to say things back, he was branded as crazy. It looked like everyone was trying to say ish about Kanye as if they were all in on a prank, except for Kanye. Of course, Jaguar pointed out that Kanye's brilliance was not appreciated as it could not be suppressed. And that might be the reason everyone is so eager to label him as sick. Not to mention, around that time, he revealed that he was being threatened by a well-known celebrity trainer. Harley Postacarly actually sent Ye a message claiming that he could help Ye in getting out of that mess after he had a loving conversation with Ye, or he could have Ye institutionalized. His message stated, second option, I can have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to Zombieland forever. Playdate with the kids just won't be the same. You might not understand, but there must be a great power backing Harley up that he had the guts to threaten one of the hottest rappers at that time.
He's a trainer, but come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California.
Get this, there's a very specific person mentioned in Lil Rod's lawsuit that wasn't pointed out by the mainstream media. His name Lucian Gra. His name has recently been used by Ye on a diss track to take a shot at Drake. Why mention the 63-year-old music industry mogul on the remix to Like That? And during an interview with social media personality Justin Lawboy, he debuted the song on his new podcast The Download. Kanye referred to Lucin as the Six Gods rich baby daddy in order to imply that Grange is getting Drake all the spins and love on DSPS that his certified lover boy's heart desires. It's a wrap for guys. Where's Lucin? Serve your master guy. You caught a little bag for your masters, didn't you? Lifetime deal. I feel bad for you guys. Y'all so out of sight, out of mind. I can't even think of a Drake line. Now, the thing is, Kanye also alleged that Diddy was able to get away with everything because of Lucian's power and influence in the music industry. Kanye explained in his The Download podcast that Lucin is one of the industry higher-ups who have been promoting Diddy's agenda in order to allegedly control the industry as a whole.
Still a hired gun. He's just like a handler. Like, he just control, like, Universal. He run it for him.
In Jones's controversial suit against Combs, he alleged that the music mogul's supposed transgressions have involved a number of celebrities and fellow recording industry higher-ups, including Grange Usher, Young Miami, and even Prince Harry. However, in a new court ruling, Homage blasted Jones and his accusations as its lawyers are argued for Homage to be dismissed from the ongoing suit. In addition, Homage wants legal penalties levied against attorney Tyrone Blackburn, who filed Jones's lawsuit in the new filing, which was shared on Twitter by Legal Affairs journalist journalist Megan KFF. Universal's attorney Donald Zarin wrote a license to practice law is a privilege. Mr. Blackman, plaintiff's lawyer, has misused that license to self-promote gratuitously, falsely, and recklessly, accusing the image defendants of criminal behavior. The complaint hurls accusations of criminal racketeering and criminal st against the image defendants, respected individuals and companies having utterly nothing to do with the plaintiff's claims. These accusations are recklessly false, and but for the fact that they are embodied in a complaint, would-be Leolist Donald argued that he had never seen any lawyer in any pleading in any court who would accuse people and companies of criminal conduct without the slightest basis, and then try to file an amended pleading, completely abandoning every allegation in the original claims, while disregarding Tyrone's work ethics. Donald claimed that Lucien must be dismissed from the case altogether. He said in a statement, all of the claims against GRA Town and Image Recordings, the image defendants in the second amended complaint, are lacking in any legally cognizable basis. Every claim premises on the unattended strict liability theory that when one enters into a commercial contract, the payer under that contract becomes liable for anything that the recipient of payment does with the payment. For context, Lucien was named as a defendant in producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones' lawsuit against Diddy, filed back in February. The suit alleged that Diddy saw, harassed, and failed to pay Jones for work done on the Love album Off the Grid. You see, Lucien is included as providing financial resources to Diddy and Love Records, the rap mogul label, according to the court documents, as a general business partner to Diddy. In that capacity, the head of Image allegedly had a duty to ensure that the financial support they provided to Shock Holmes and Love Records was not being used for workers' substances and lace drinks. Kim Kardashian Diddy. OK, Sonison have just discovered that Kim Kardashian and Diddy had a pretty nefarious relationship that they both allegedly tried to hide from the public's eyes. Fans found out that Kim Kardashian unfollowed Diddy just a day before the raid happened. Now, this step threw many people off the loop, as the allegations against Diddy had been popping up since November last year. But Kim allegedly decided to cut ties with Diddy as soon as the authorities got involved. Sketchy, right? Anyway, so you might have noticed that the mainstream media has not been active in delving into the deets of the lawsuits filed against Diddy. It may be because of the big names involved in the complaint. It's because of this man right here, Lucy and Granish. He is one of the most powerful men in Hollywood and music, and he been up in Diddy's room while Kim and other Kardashians had a great relationship with Diddy throughout the years. However, they seem to have disappeared from the scenes as soon as Diddy's homes were raided. The sources claimed that the investigators seized Diddy's firearms and every electronic device they could find. Now, this is critical information, as Lil Rod alleged that all the rooms in Diddy's mansion were wired, and allegedly Diddy had a habit of recording famous people in compromising positions. And guess what? Kim has allegedly made an appearance on more than one tape. It is being said that she deed men so Diddy could get videos of those men to blackmail them. Not to mention Kim's dirty past has also been making the rounds on social media. We all know that the Kardashians have always portrayed themselves as being self-made millionaires. But that is far from the truth. A fan spilled the beans on Kim's stolen career. Yeah, you heard that right. She said in the beginning of her career, Kim stole $120,000 from singer Brandy when she worked as her closet assistant. Bry's mother, Sonia Nawad,